Hi guys, how's it going? So today what I'm going to do is tell you how to fix this issue in React R6 where you get this error and you're not able to reconnect to a rank match. So this is what it looks like. Let's get started. So what you need to do is basically you need two things. First you need a static IPv4 address and a static IPv6 address. Go to terminal and here if I type ipconfig you can see your IPv4 address and IPv6 address. These addresses need to remain constant. If they change, Ubisoft will flag you and they won't allow you to reconnect to a ranked match. Whenever you restart your PC, restart your router, these addresses will change, and that's what causes this kind of an issue. So how do you fix it? You basically go to your network adapter, to the control panel, network and network sharing. So in the app settings, I'm using Wi-Fi. You may be using Ethernet, so use select whichever one you're using, and go to properties. First thing you need to do is disable IPv6 entirely. You don't need it. Second thing, you need to your IPv4 addresses. You need to double click on it. Okay, it will look something like this in the beginning. What you're going to do is on the bottom use the following DNS server in settings, put 88888884 and 4, and on the top use the following IP addresses. Now the IP address you use is going to be based on your router. So in my case my router is on 192.168.101. So you need to figure out what your router's IP address is. So in my case 192.168.100.1. That is the default gateway. Now the IP address here, first three numbers are going to be the same for you. Now the last number identifies the number of your device on the router's network. So you need it to be constant and available at all times. In that case, just use a number that is like a big number and is always available. So in my house there are only like 10 devices, so 50 is a big enough number, so I'm going to use 50, and you can just click on the subnet mask and it will automatically populate it for you. If not, then you can copy these numbers and you can just click OK, and that will save the settings for you. Now this should fix the issue for most people. In one issue with this fix is that your adapter will only work with this particular internet that you're connected to. If you want to use another internet, you will have to repeat these settings for that particular internet. So for example, if I connect to a different internet with a different router, these addresses, they will change based on the address of the default gateway, the router. So keep that in mind. The default gateway changes, you need to change these settings again if you want to use a different connection, or if you want to use a different connection, you can just completely turn these settings automatic, and whenever you connect to your main gaming network, you can just enter these settings again. So keep that in mind. Next thing what we're going to discuss is console. So what to do if you're on console. In console you can find YouTube videos on how to do this. So what you're going to do is PS4 static IP settings. So you can find tutorial how to set up static IP for PS4 or PS5, whichever one you have, and it should work in the same way. Make sure your IPv6 is disabled and IPv4 is static. It's something that you can remember. So as you can remember, I changed my IPv4 address to 50. Before it was 105 and now it's 50, and before we had an IPv6 address, it has completely disappeared because we have turned it off. We achieved what we wanted. So right, okay guys, so this is the entire solution. So one additional thing that you can do is like check your game files and make sure your firewall has enabled Rainbow Six Siege. It does not block it in any way. So that's about it. And make sure to let me know in the comments if this has worked for you or not. And I hope you don't have to deal with this issue anymore. At least this is what has worked for me. So thank you for watching this so far, and goodbye.